Ghislaine Maxwell's face shows up in Stranger Things Season 2. Huh. I made this post 5 days ago. Stranger Things versus J. Epps Island. Vecna in Stranger Things is a literal representation of figures from the St. James. Little St. James. There was a lot more going on than has been revealed thus far. Stephen Hawking wasn't just rolling around the island watching midgets solve equations. The sub company Ghislaine had and was operating wasn't just going to Little St. James either. They were doing experiments further into the GATE program, and that's where most of his money was coming from too. But no one knew how he was getting the money because he didn't technically have a job, not one that they would be able to find out about because these jobs technically don't exist. Just like Ghislaine's secret husband, Scott didn't exist until he did, who just so happens to be an Antarctic expert upon many other things. When you think of Stranger Things, you think of 11, you think of the deprivation tanks and etc. This all ties into physics as well, aka Stephen Hawking, one of the first names that dropped, aka Hawkins, the town in Stranger Things. They didn't need to submarine the young girls in, they simply boated them in. They used the subs to transport Black Ops equipment to and from the island. Among that, there were missing little people who have never been seen again that tied in with Project Montauk. Many of the GATE program kids will tell you that they couldn't remember. Is it possible some of the survivors only remember the blink twice part? Is it possible they had a Hawkins moment there? I think so. I'm just saying, why does she appear in Stranger Things? Because they got told to shut all these programs down, and they didn't. All they did was switch locations. All I gotta say is pay attention to the timeline.